through some of these objective setups, that's where XL are going to shine. And especially when you got something like a Maokai and Orin that can so easily command space, as you say, QuickShot, this is where I get nervous.
Wards that are being cleared early on. Both teams very focused and very aware about what both teams are trying to do.
With Yikes back and push into the river. Engage from Mickey, followed up by that Arctic Assault. Here comes Peach at level 5. Patrick forced to run for his life. First blood secured by XL. Now they turn their attention to Yike and Peach. And Yike had just finished their recalls and started to make their way towards the Dragon Pit. You can see on the minimap. Yike now stepping towards the the middle lane. Mickey flanking here as well. Caps level 6 and chasing with that Spirit Rush. Not a lot of support for now. No ultimate for Yike either. Dagda continues to chase away. Yike hops over the wall, manages to run into Dagda, and the kill is secured. Just slow and steady running him down.
Very early charm commitment in the mid lane. Left me concerned with how this play was going to work out for G2. But Caps,
Dragons, so they can force fights, whereas G2, much higher priority on the Rift Herald. They want to try and use this to snowball gold, and then they tend to take the gold to team fights later on. That's why when you look at Dragons at 14, XL way higher than G2.
Team showcasing a lot of respect. It does make sense. A lot of pressure with the Summer Championship title on the line. Broken Blade though, now in danger.
All right, gets knocked into the air, held in place by Peach. Flash still available to him. The slice and the dice was used for a second or two. Damage in reply. Does he have enough to take out Odo? And the answer is no. Peach manages to secure the second kill for XL. A good bounce back from Broken Blade, and all of a sudden G2 trying to set up either a diver to Ava or just for the plates. The prison connects, the crash down from Mickey, and an immediate reply. Here comes Patrick. Peach throws down the Nature's Grasp. Long range engage. Mickey, the first target, rooted up, held in place, will be taken down by Patrick. The tower stands as well as the rest of G2 running for their lives.
May not be over yet though. Caps forces the flash from Peach with that charm as XL, they manage to fight back.
Trying to rush this one down. I mean, Mickey's looking for the hunt. Here comes the TP from Caps. Patrick running for his life. Flashing cleanse needed if he gets caught out. No Feather Storm either. Yike steps forward. Arctic Assault. 8 seconds before the prison is available to him. Caps goes in. Here comes Alba. Brings the hammer down, but Hansamer's on the board. Got himself one. Got himself two. And Alba's forced to flash for his life as Caps chases with a third and final Spirit Rush. Looking for that charm. Connects. And the kill is secured once more by Caps.
Beautiful punish from G2. That's what I was talking about. No summoner spells for XL. And they target limit on the bot lane. Great TP from Caps. Great execution. And G2 get the second dragon.
You could see it in the ward placements. G2 littering them around the river. Managing to corral XL. Getting themselves the kills, getting themselves the dragon. Now Peach, has he overstepped, held into place, charm blocked down. And that was very unfortunate pathing. Another kill in the head.
They know that they need to try and get this poke down with Dagda. Try and control these choke points, because as you're trying to enter, Auto-Omni ult, Peach ult, everything that you need is going to be a case of controlling it, but now that line is broken.
Teleport from Broken Blade. Will be forced to run for now, but on the back end, Hansam engages onto Odo. Core of the Forge Guard, not even viable, not even useful. Kill secured by Caps, turning their attention over to Limit. Broken Blade finally run down by the members of XL, but the Spirit Rush forward. Charm sidestep, but the Arctic Assault is not. It's a triple, it's a quadra, it's G2 destroying XL as Caps now turns his attention over to Dagda, looking for that ace, looking for that fifth and final kill, and it is secured by Hansamer.
It's a clean ace from G2. Broken Blade draws all eyes to him, and Game 2 against XL. Probably the dodgiest Lucian performance I've seen in a while. Was not a pleasant experience, but now G2 firing all cylinders.
Wow, they are
leading the hell.
Trying to pull XL towards them. Odo down in that bottom lane. Teleport available to him, but the engage has already happened. The teleport's going to be too late as Patrick is shut down in his jungle. Limit to follow, and G2 running amok.
Patrick doesn't get to play the game, and Caps is going to make sure of it. A double kill for the Renekton. His ultimate was still called out. Odo goes back in.
He's trying to find at least something back. Yike stays alive long enough to run into the corner and avoid all of the damage. XL are aced and get nothing in reply.
Odo was hoping to find a kill, but not that one. Ends up giving G2 another ace. And as they now turn over towards the Baron, this is a massive performance from G2.
The speed, is it going to happen? XL still dilly-dallying in the bottom lane. Finally, a couple of numbers trying to catch up to Caps. Glacial Prison connects the charm as well. Goodbye, Dagda. 5 versus 4 now. G2 still got that Baron. And Now they're in an even more dire situation.
Yike, PC needs to be checked, man. That is not normal. He is just connecting every single ultimate onto Abbedagge's face, and now they found Peach.
Let's engage from Nature's Grasp, an on ultimate, trying to be backed up by Braum, but is not finding the targets. There's no damage from Abbedagge, and Patrick is taken down once more. A couple more kills landed in Hans Summer's back pockets as Odo's running for his life. 4 members of G2 taking him out inside the base. And at 24 minutes with 21 kills, it has been domination for G2.
Are they going to go for it? Abbedagge's just respawned. No, Caps misses it.
By the charm, the Nexus turret, the first has about fallen. Number 2 is being focused by the minions, and Abba is currently drawing members of G2. The Nexus turret will fall. The Nexus will be the next target. And G2 Esports dominate Game 1 in the Summer Split Finals.
G2 showing that the acronym for mid-jungle is G2, because that was an incredible performance from Yike and Caps, absolutely taking over from that mid lane and then using that presence from Caps. Static Ship LeBlanc, you look at Pike, even the Gnar to a certain extent as well, although Odo had a phenomenal performance on it yesterday. You're just running out of steam by the time you kind of hit where the wave is positioned now mid lane. You can see Peach, Limit, both in position here to see if they can get onto Caps, but I don't think there'll be particularly much yet.
Serial Chains connects, the Bone Skewer does too. Caps below 200, Peach goes forward, first blood secured once again for XL.
Never mind. Now to control XL, get on that bot side, and in mid lane, this will be an easy pickle.
Yeah, notice as well Peach. He's just been farming up a Storm. He does have that camp advantage over Yike, very close to the level 6. And with the health advantage they have in bot, as you highlighted, Dagda, they're looking to secure the Dragon, but Limit's just being obnoxious. Always a delicate balance with a Pike. At what point are you overstaying your welcome? Limit saying, well, I haven't overstayed it yet. I've still got time, but no mana.
Been exhausted, stunned up, locked down, and kills secured. Well, we found the limit.
Yeah, he did in fact find his limit. That is very true. QuickShot. And it's always the dangerous hopping out. Peach with level 6.
All right, Patrick has got his feathers as well. Unbreakable, shielding Hunts for now. Flash still available to him, and Nature's Grasp did not do enough. Abbedagge on a slow roam as Yike and Broken Blade turn their attention to Odoamne. He's dropped by BB's Jax. Summer and Mickey still got flashes available. Abbedagge needs to try and find that target. Distorts forward, doesn't connect with the chains. Stunned in place, finally looking for a kill. No, he doesn't do it.
What?
He does not do it. Mickey, you so fine. How?
What?
What is that? For now, Odo's Mega Gnar is currently active, and he's roaming from the top lane. Broken Blade's backed away. Look at the damage from Hans Summer. Limit's been chunked down, burned down, stunned in place, and a Canyon Rain from Caps secures the 4th kill for G2. Over the wall as Peach is now being burned down and spat on by Hans Summer. Like holds him in place and secures yet another for G2.
This is supposed to be the late game team. G2 were supposed to go, nah lads, we're going to take it easy, take it respectful, and then we'll play for 3 items. And they're like, well, I have 3 minions. Does that count? And they're just going in anyway.
I mean, this Braum pick has shown so much value already. Caps now toe-to-toe with Abba. Is Abbedagge coming away worse for wear? Distorts back once again. Chains about to proc, and Abba's dashing out for his life. Killer Instinct not available for Caps. That shield not there.
Oh, look, top lane.
And we're going to have yet another engage. Limit's only level 5 for now. Broken Blade flashes away from the stun. Odoamne goes Mega, gets the Gnar, doesn't find the wall just yet. The crunch does, however, and here comes Yike. Kill not secured.
No shot! No shot!
How the hell do they keep doing this? The minions get away with their life once more.
No, man. Dagda's already highlighted to everyone the scaling. Now Caps locked up.
Held in place. Level 6 available for a limit, but the rest keeps
the cavalry.
Patrick is now stepping into the fray as Nature's Grasp is thrown down. Yike secures the kill onto Peach, and Limit is holding on to that death from below. These frontliners for G2 are going to take time to burn through. Limit's caught out, held in place, locked down, forced to dive over the wall, and the Featherstorm flies. Needs to pull them back, finds a route down, and not enough damage just yet. Mickey's shield is facing the wrong direction. Abba and Odo, no teleports available. They're not able to lift Zekers onto this dragon. Rift Herald is dropped in the middle lane, exactly as to be expected. No ultimate available for Peach. Mickey's the target, Hansama gets jumped to. Both of them still have flash. The Dragon actually resets for now. Abadage at level 10, sitting on the sidelines looking for Hunt. Not a lot of damage yet. Only got that static shiv, and the Dragon still standing, still available.
Still no ultimate for Peach, so Excel just posturing forward. Yike, doesn't get it. Peach stolen.
Excel manages to smite that one away. Mickey once again with the shield, blocking up the damage. Smashdown comes out, Limit at least finds a kill. All of a sudden, Caps has got one in reply. Limit flashes away to safety, and Hansama uses that ultimate, the living artillery, to take him down. Finally, Abadage gets the shutdown, but it is still a 2,000 gold deficit, and only
Be proactive as well.
And it looks like for Excel, they're just, hey, we're going to split map. Broken Blade, you can take that bot tower. We're going to dive onto Caps.
All right, Caps is be held in place by the Maokai ultimate. Killer Instincts away, lockdown immediately from Peach, and stays alive a few seconds longer. Kill ultimately secured. There's not a lot of objectives to play for. Now, all of a sudden, Excel, they're going to drop that Rift Herald, and the middle lane, Hansama's trying to take out that mid Excel tower.
Static shiv on Abadage means that he can probably clear it the way, but actually already in position to step forward. As here they go in mid.
Abadage is going to sort over
This two-item spike. You can see in LeBlanc and starting to come through into Peach. It's going to be out of the equation. Patrick, though.
Oh, Broken Blade is being teleported on. 1v3 for now, but not enough members of Excel to apply damage. Peach stuck in the corner, and take a look at that counter-strike. Broken Blade just about does it. Ultimately taken down by Odo. G2 will secure the Dragon in reply.
No miracle play this time for Broken Blade. 3 members of XL will be enough to sentence him to death. He will lose his life, lose his flash too, but Patrick lose both summoners. Mickey now in a bit of danger.
A little bit flanked. Abadage is managing to chip away. Odo gets the Mega Knock. Hansama forced to cleanse and flash for his life. And G2 arrived just in time to take out Odo. That was so incredibly close.
The level of trust that Hansama had in Mickey there is absolutely insane as Abadage looks for Caps.
The chains connect. Limit's looking for the death from below. That's another kill secured for Excel. Now the Magnet Storm is chucked out from Yike. They will take out Limit. Creech is able to arrive, throw down the next Broken Blade. Now been able to rejoin the fight. Turns his attention over to Patrick and bops him on the head. The stun connects onto Peach, and Excel are now running away from the most fed member of G2. Broken Blade will get chained into place. Abadage needs to get to this blast plant and will do so, but not before. Broken Blade jumps forward. Is taken out in his own jungle.
That fight was so long, but it was the story of Broken Blade getting his revenge. Takes down...
They dying as he tried to kill Hansama. Like, that was such a crazy extended fight. Everyone is now dead just as the Baron spawns, which means that G2 are going to get an uncontested objective for free.
Limit and Odo in the area, but there's too many members. All 5 of G2 arrive. Killer Instinct is thrown out, and it's forced to hop over the wall. And a 20-minute Baron after a 2-minute fight.
G2 was kind of getting lost in the skirmishes. They were starting to fall apart. It's like Hansama and Mickey getting caught out here. Again, look at the level. We don't have time.
No, we don't, because Caps is once again being jumped on. Abadage and Limit trying to find the kills, and they do. But can they get out alive? Abadage uses that W. Hansama running through
To make this happen, G2 are going to start up Baron. They know Odo Omni hasn't reset, and they're trying to get the TP.
There's no flash for Hansama. Patrick has his available. The wall is up, but Odo Omni is going to arrive. Baron is still going to be low. Peach, it's stolen! Peach steals away the Baron! Now what can Excel do in the fight? Magna Storm is dropped. Hansama's got 1, got 2, and Excel running for their lives as the third falls as well. They steal the Baron, but they lose the fight.
Full level over Hansama. The gold is dead even though, as Broken Blade has found Odo.
All right, Limit and Yike also arriving. Teleport is being committed here from Caps. Won't find the W. Steps forward with the E. Hansama also now joining the fight. Nature's Grasp thrown down. Odo is jumped on. Captain Red will not find the kill. Broken Blade jumps in the midst of 3. Abadage is trying to take out at least somebody. But Broken Blade, that kills Limit. The rest of G2 rushing forward. The hop, the skip, the jump from Odo. The giant blast cone sends Broken Blade into the base, basically, of Excel. And there's so many kills secured. 1, 2, 3. And Broken Blade's not done yet. He started this fight and he wants to end it, as Peach will get shut down for the quadra kill.
Abadage will refuse the penta by slamming the door shut in Broken Blade's face, but he's going to have a big old smile on that face. Quadra for the Jacks. G2 are in the base, and they are looking to open it up.
I mean, that just started because of a Tribush ward. Abadage is staring down 4 members of the G2. Has got some Baron and Pound minions to work with in 15 seconds before Patrick is up. 20 for his top duo, but Abadage almost burst out from Caps. He's looking for that Void Seeker. Limit stepping away. Minions not too many to speak of, and Mickey looking for Limit. 3 seconds for Patrick. One Nexus turret will fall. Another to follow. No teleports available for the solo laners.
Who have been able to disengage. They should be able to get away to safety.
Oh, fight. XL going deep. Broken Blades in that top lane. Odo and Abba have found him. Limit is just poked down from long range. Broken Blades able to escape with his life. Now all of a sudden, G2, they are on the hunt. Odo's got Meganar on the way, and XL finally able to group up that blast cone. Will give them distance and space and time. Yike is slowed down, but for how long? Magnet Storm is available to him, and Odo needs to do something magical. Abadage and Peach in the wind.
Oh my god.
Goodbye, Abadage! Caps flies in with that killer instinct, and Odo is slowed down. Patrick's now at least on the front line, trying to spit out something back. But XL chased so far, they ended up being hunted themselves.
But XL had spent so much time trying to buy space in the jungle. Now they're found again.
All right, Mickey and Breakable will go down in a moment. Limit's looking on the side. Odo does not have Meganar available, and Broken Blade flanking. Has flash. Caps has so much damage. Killer instinct forward, and Abba manages to dodge for a second or two longer. Broken Blade looking for that Counter-Strike stun. Patrick, no ult, no flash for a second, and is not going to be able to escape for now. Finally, by some time, Broken Blade runs him down with that empowered strike, and Limit is left for dead. 4 members of G2 on the hunt. Odo finally looking towards that Mega Gnar, but there's no damage to follow it up. Abba and Patrick are down, and Hans Sama is on the hunt. That is so much damage from the Bio-Arcane Barrage, and nobody can stand in the face of this Cogmore. 26 kills. That soul was secured. Now the top inhibitors being focused down, and G2 are looking to close this out.
I mean, Broken Blade's going to have his TP up now in 5 seconds. Should be able to keep this wave alive. Although, as I say, that Abadage, a couple of seconds until he is up. Can G2 try and finish off this push? They believe so. They're TP'ing in.
A lot of minions to work with. Odo being chunked a little lower. Top inhibitor falls. A couple supers in that middle lane. Here comes Abadage. Not enough damage through the Unbreakable. The Nexus is forced, is focused, is blown up. 2-0 to G2.
And a confident win once more from G2. I mean, the early skirmishing of a Kog'Maw is not exactly what I came in here looking to discuss, but Hans Sama and G2 making it.
The damage from Kha'Zix. And then, of course, don't be surprised to see Mickey roaming out on the map once again, just like he did in Game 1. XL, though, they're looking a little bit more like team fighting to me.
Surprises to see Odo shoving forward. I mean, the crowd's still going wild here. Let's take a look at a potential skirmish between the Bug and the Boar. And immediately Cap starts to step towards the jungle. Last cone available for retreat, and Limit also on the move. Here comes Mickey, 2v2, jungle and support. Limit Zenith Blade will connect. Patrick is available. Limit now will get the flash out of Mickey. He's stunned in place. Yike tries to get that Q damage back. Hansama arrives, Void Seeker forward. Peach flashes to safety, caught up by the Zenith Blade. First blade was secured by Abadage, but it's traded back in the jungle.
Hang on a minute. Caps just got solo killed. What? It was Caps solo killing Abadage in Game 1. To now see him step up. Let's have a look back and see how this one happened. So Caps goes in for a bit of a trade. The shields comes through from the E from Abadage. Soldier hits. 2 soldiers hitting. I guess he hits him with the Q. What? Caps? What?
Does that for Broken Blade? And now Peach on the assault. The wave is shoved forward, 10 CS advantage for XL. Can Peach try to mitigate this? Arctic Assault is available. Limit is just blown up underneath the tower. The damage is simply too much to deal with those turret shots. Another kill secured for G2. And that was definitely not the dive you're looking for.
A little bit nervous about, but we need to see him step up again once he can get access to this level 6. At the moment though, Hans is going in.
This is of course the cast the curse here as Limit steps away from lane. Patrick forced a flash, finds the Fender, Zenith Blade connects up around the Rift Herald. The equalizer is dropped down from Odo. Patrick is taken out from Hans Sama, and at the Rift Herald fight, Dagda joins the fray. Can't find the kill just yet as Odo is taken down. It's 2 for G2, and Peach will be the third. G2 winning across the map as Abba throws out the Emperor's Divide, needs the conquering shifting sands, and simply will not have enough time.
Nothing is shifting about this series. G2 got control in game 1, put their mark in game 2, and now are stomping in game 3 as well.
Odo Omni able to get a play back in top. But yeah, no neutrals right now as Herald and Dragon are unavailable for a while. Careful though, Limits.
Right, Engage catches out onto Mickey. Take Assault forward as well, and that will be a kill over 2XL to Patrick. A small Dragons as well. Omne still hasn't yet to get involved in those bigger skirmishes. That's Broken Blade, Call of the Forge God, and on the mini-map, there is Hans Sama making his way towards this top lane. Teleport coming in, but a little too late, I feel. Dagda now trying to get some damage in reply. Limit's quickness is unavailable because of the kill from earlier. Now Broken Blade being burned down from the Ignite. Patrick steps forward, forced to use the feathers. They fly, and Yike manages to find one on the back line, sinking the fangs in. It's a double, and so the kill secured 4 caps, and G2 find 4 kills.
XL are falling apart here at match point for G2.
To shreds.
Just you can see all that mobility, right? The Kha'Zix from behind, the LeBlanc dashing back in and out. Hang on.
Jump into the mid lane. Hans Sama's able to cleanse and flash away. 3 members of XL were just waiting in the bushes. Mickey forced to flash as well. Peach goes over. No follow-up yet. Zenith Blade descends Mickey forward, and Odo's finally arrived. Drop the red carpet down, but G2 have moved away. Teleport completed as Broken Blade is now being chunked out. No Forge God available, and XL on retreat. Broken Blade manages to use that Balance Breath to find a kill, and Caps distorting forward. Here comes Yike. He can taste the fear on XL's lips. Odo finally gets at least 1 reply. A double knockup from Limit, but there's no damage. There's no follow-up. There's no support as XL are routed and wrecked and running for their lives. Dagda's got flash available to him, but I think G2 have managed to make it away. That's a start. The ace! There is nothing that XL can do!
How many times are G2 going to get away with blinking health bars? Broken Blades. Oh.
But this time round, I mean, what did you say earlier, Vedius? Broke the ankles of XL. Game 1 was all about the lanes. Game 2 felt like hand diff. Game 3 feeling somewhat similar. XL need a miracle. Call the Forge God won't find much. Yike, however, will assassinate Patrick. Mickey is surviving once again and Stein steps Peach's assault. And Mickey stays alive long enough for G2 to find 4 kills. They are styling on XL. And Caps will just be unable to take down Limits.
That's just rude at this stage. I mean, give them something. I mean, 20-4 on the scoreline. The tower will fall. G2 will push in. That was
secure this objective, and for XL, they now need to hope that G2 overstep, because without that, if they're in that, another tower is going to fall. Where do XL decide to stand? Where do they pull the trigger?
Well, they're going to have to make a stand in the bot lane, I think, with the wave sieging in. Caps is pushing in mid. XL are getting chipped away at, though. They might just dive this G2.
There's so much poke damage from Hans Sama. Void off the Void. Caps sending out the static shifts. Call of the Forge God out. Now Dagda is removed from the fight. Limit gets a decent knockup, and the equalizer burns some of G2's health bars, but it's 2 kills secured, a 3rd to follow, and red lights are blinking for G2, but the trophy is in their eyes. The shield is available today, and all of a sudden, the inhibitor turret being focused, Caps is on to the Nexus.
The God of Death has arrived today, but it seems blind to G2 as not a single member falls with the Nexus in their eyes.
It is undeniable the impact that G2 have had here in Europe. 17 splits, 10 titles secured already, and it feels like the inevitability of G2 has arrived, but I'm stepping ahead of myself. All of a sudden, XL, by a few more seconds, they force G2 away and put me in a slightly awkward position. The exposed Nexus, however, is potentially being chipped down. Are G2 gonna... And G2, 1, 2, 3 members in the base, 4 now. Broken Blade gets knocked up, calls the Forge God. Void spikes out, won't be able to get the secondary, but Patrick has thrown out the Feathers. Yike manages to find at least something back. Feathers pulled, Hunt Summers godlike. That's one. That's the dash from Hunts of the Killer Instinct. 2, 3, 4 secured. The Nexus is focused, and the inevitability of G2's dominance is undeniable. For the 11th time, G2 are your champions.
Nothing you can do when G2 stand tall.
LEC viewers around the world, G2